ロサンゼルス、ドジャースで前人未到の活躍を続け、メジャーリーグの常識を覆し続ける大谷翔平。全米のスポーツメディアや同僚のタイラー、グラスノー選手も、彼の圧倒的な実力と信じられないほど謙虚な姿勢を大絶賛しています。グラウンド上での激しい死球や牽制の攻防で見せる気迫に満ちた投手と、ベンチ裏で見せる穏やかでユーモラスな素顔とのギャップは、日米のファンを虜にしています。そんな彼の魅力を物語る名場面の数々、ここからはその様子を字幕付きでご紹介します。
Big names end up showing up and they packed Dodger Stadium for it. It was very, very good. And yes, that included that dude, Shohei Ohtani, who's working on getting his earpiece in his ear so he could do a couple of TV interviews. I mean, the crowd just went nuts for him, and you can understand why. We probably got the line of the offseason as well, because our good buddy Tyler Glasnow was talking about being teammates with Shohei.
I think when you spend so much time with someone, they just become so normal. And he's like such a normal, like not cocky, very like humble person, which is incredible. I think a lot of people in that situation would probably turn into a dick, and he is not. He's a good guy.
Now, that was on Spectrum Sportsnet. So that was on cable television in the Los Angeles area live. And I texted him yesterday. I said, please don't change who you are. He's like, what? He goes, oh, the TV thing. I said, dude, your delivery was A+.
Is that even a bad word anymore? I don't know. It's borderline.
If people are really worried about their kids hearing stuff on TV, I said, do me a favor, go check their phones. Get back to me.
Bro. Yeah, or like
the pressure, I can tell you that. Let's get back to the topic at hand, which is Shohei Ohtani. I was thinking this when I watched him in that shot of the massive crowd appeal. Is he the most important player in North American team sports?
Like to his team?
Yeah. How about in a league? Is he the most important player to any league in North American team sports?
I think to the league, yes. I think that's where I without a doubt say that. He's just done so much for baseball. Obviously, you bring the Japanese market in, but I think he brings. When we talk about this all the time, you have your NFL guys. He brings people in from other sports, like, oh, I want to watch him. Like he's that type of player, and it's hard to do that. It's hard to get people to leave their sport and say, wow, I'm gonna go look at this guy on that particular team on a different sport. I'm trying to think of like other good examples. Like, there's like the LeBrons and the Kobe's and guys like that where I feel like, hey, he did something so crazy, I got to go watch it. Shohei's put on performances like that. The NFL, like who is it? Like Patrick Mahomes made this crazy throw, or I mean, stuff like that. There's a few guys per league, but I think Shohei tops them all because of what he brings internationally as well. He's a different cat, man. We're lucky to have him in our sport. There's no doubt about it.
I don't think it's actually a question. We have Super Bowl 60 this weekend. If you were to write down where Drake May and Sam Darnold rank in terms of popularity pecking order in the NFL, it's not very high.
Well, Drake May's like, he's up for the MVP right now. He's been getting some press.
I know, but off the top of your head, you could name 10 quarterbacks that are more popular than him.
Yes.
And of those quarterbacks, if you mention Mahomes or
maybe not 10, Chris. I think he's up there.
I don't know. Yeah,
maybe he's top 10. Finalist in the Super Bowl. He's got to be up there.
I think my point is this: is that nobody is turning on their TV and saying, "I got to watch Drake May."
Yes, agree.
And that's not a shot at Drake May. I think it shows you the popularity of the sport. Now, you could sit here and talk about why it's so popular, and we could have that discussion for hours and hours on end. But in terms of what Shohei means to the sport of baseball, you mentioned internationally what it means. And for those of us, you just went over to Japan. You got to see it firsthand. Like, you can't walk 3 feet there without Shohei being shoved in your grill, right?
Think of the biggest celebrity in the States, whether it's a Kardashian.
Grill, right?
He's think of the biggest celebrity in the States, whether it's a Kardashian, whether it's a movie star, like I don't even know who a famous movie star, George Clooney, a Brad Pitt, I don't know.
Well, they're not anymore.
I think they still
Timothy
are.
Chalamet.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. Trumps him by far. Like as far as like billboards everywhere, his face is everywhere. Like, you don't, there's no single person in America right now that gets that.
And based on what he does for a living, when he pitches in the playoffs and you know that you get to see him more than 4 or 5 times at the dish, and then you get to see what he does on the mound, that is appointment viewing. It really is. Now with the NBA, Wemby is getting there. I mean, he's a 7'4" freak that can shoot and take 3 dribbles from half court and dunk. Like he is, I think he's getting there. He's another international sensation that feels one of a kind. Too early on Cooper Flagg. I don't know if he's a terrific talent at 19 years old that just scored almost 50 points in a game, but I don't know if he's going to be a channel changer like some of these guys. Connor McDavid, amazing in hockey. He's not making people run to the TV set.
So I think you bring up a good point there. It's even more impressive that we're getting this from Shohei, because in these other sports we're mentioning the guys you run to your TV for, they have the ability to take over a game because like that's just the sport. Like a basketball player has a ball in his hands, he has the ability to just take over a game. A quarterback has that ability to just take over a game. It's not that way in baseball, So I think it's even more impressive that we have a guy like that. Like it's must watch TV when he's playing, when he's at the bat.
Yeah, and I think that's why he's most important to this league. He's
so important. It's incredible. Like he'd be the reason why we don't miss games next year. Him alone.
I never thought of that, but I think you might be onto something.
If we didn't have Shohei, I would say it's almost a guarantee that we'd miss games next year.
I mean, we're living. It's why we tell you all the time to not take this for granted. We're living on borrowed time with this. This is not the start of something new where we're going to get an Ohtani every generation. We're just not. So if we miss games next year because of this and don't get a chance to watch his greatness still, as I worry every time he takes the mound. Like, how much longer can he really do that and be the sort of hitter he wants to be?
Another one. Shohei Ohtani hit for the cycle yesterday. We got Yarbrough, the Boar, pitching for the Rays. Opens them up with a curveball away. Now Ohtani thinks about bunting because you got 2 on, move these guys into scoring position, no outs, get a run in the first inning, set the tone, just score 1. Thinks about bunting them over. Yarbrough's like, okay. Next pitch, 1-1, fastball, 2-seamer, and he just rocks that for a 3-run home run. Yeah, that's better than a bunt, I think. He's like, oh my God, I wish he fucking bunted. Home run. Dude, the way the ball comes off Ohtani's bat is special. It's pretty cool. So now, Yarbrough, first pitch, I don't know what that was, some sort of cutter or something, and he just ropes that into left field for a stand-up double. He slid, but he could have stood up. He's like, fuck this guy, huh? Now in his third at-bat, it's still Yarbrough, and he goes, no more of my fast pitches. We're just going curveball, 1-1, curveball, 1-2, nice. Curveball, ball, he didn't bite. Curveball, ball. Didn't give you the call. He didn't bite. Now it's 3-2. Curveball puts it in play. They were playing him to go oppo again, but he fed them all curveballs, so he just pulled it down the line for the easiest stand-up triple. Got to get on the same page, defense and pitcher there. I mean, he's giving them all off speed, and you're playing them to go opposite way. In his last and final at bat, he's facing Hunter Wood, who's now giving him all fastballs. Fastball has him 1-1. Fastball right down the middle. He misses it. 1-2. Fastball up. He doesn't bite on the high pitch. They go change up low. Doesn't bite on that. 3-2. Fastball. He fouls that off. So they go fastball again. Fouls that off. Finally, they try a slider. I'll just poke that into shallow center for a single and complete this cycle. except I don't even know if he knew about it or cared about it. His teammates did. Get him the ball, get him the ball, get him the ball. His coach like, yo, you just hit the cycle, huh? He's like, oh, you care? That's cool. You guys like that over here? All right, cool. Just anything to make you guys happy, I guess. Yeah, I'll take the ball, and there's the ball. Nice. Mark Canha stepping into the box against Shohei Ohtani. This is in the first inning. I just wanted to see how Ohtani pitched Canha, and he pitches him with high fastballs, up and in fastball. He's going to throw another high fastball here. He ended up walking him in the first at-bat. Now in the third inning, Canha steps up, no outs, runner on first. Ohtani goes high, and then with the second pitch, he's going to go high and inside again, but he misses a little bit. It comes close. Come on, Show! Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Get that shit out of here. Stop it. It's too close. It scared me. I don't like it. Now, Suzuki, the catcher, he's got to stick up for Ohtani. Ohtani's his dude. He's the stud on the team. He's a younger guy in the league. You can't have someone bossing him around. So Suzuki starts jawing at him, saying, stop showing up my pitcher. He says, I'm done. I'm not. Ohtani's just like, it's okay. My bad. I'm sorry about it. And then Suzuki's still yelling. So now Canha's like, well, dude, come on. He threw the ball at my fucking head. I'm allowed to react. I'm allowed to be a little scared because of that. Come on now. Ohtani's like, hey, this is funny. And the ump says, yeah, it's kind of funny. How are you? Ooh, all red, top down, every part of him. Ohtani, can I have a ball? Because once this is done, I'm going to finish the at-bat, right? Ump hands him the ball in the splitter grip. Maybe a little message there from Blue saying, hey, split's been working for you. Why don't you do that? 2-0 becomes 2-1, becomes 3-1. Hitters count, swings through that, fouls it back, and then gets tied up on the fastball. Suzuki guns him down, strike him out, throw him out, double play. Ohtani and Suzuki have their way, and Ohtani goes, clap, 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 clap for you. Canha can't believe it. He's like, this sucked all around. Then in the sixth inning, comes up to bat again. Low and away breaking ball up and in. It hits him this time. But now no one cares because they already got it out of their system. And Canha's will gladly take his base. And Ohtani says, hey, see how I reacted? I definitely didn't mean to hit you. Also not a good result.
A lot of pitchers do it. In the first game of this Dodgers-Padres series, Cease hit Pages right there, 97. He says, I'm not trying to hit you, man. He's like, throw it up the plate then if you're not trying to hit me. And that was in game one. The next game, in the top of the third inning, Dodgers are pitching. Runner on second, first base is open. Tatis is up. He's trying to bunt that base runner to third, get him in scoring position. They say, bunt this, bitch. Hit him. Now, I don't think that was on purpose, but maybe it was. It's his best player. Now, Ohtani steps up. The Padres say, you hit our best player. Maybe we hit your best player in exchange. That's old school baseball. Vasquez, first pitch, 94 inside. You know, if you're going to hit a guy, you want to hit him low, just like that. That's usually, if you're going to hit someone, that's how they say to do it. First couple pitches, don't let him get settled. Let him know it's coming. And then he wears it. Ohtani wears it. Tatis says, yeah, I got mine in the back. Wish I got mine in the leg. Look at that. Just right in on his leg. Ooh, no, I didn't mean to. They made me. Ohtani's fine. He's laughing about it. He doesn't want no drama. He's like, oh yeah, nice job. I mean, that one stuck in his leg. Mimicking himself. Yeah. And now the umpires get together because they're like, hey, they're trading hit by pitches. Seems like we should put an end to this. And they do. And they say, that's a warning. Okay. Warning. No, don't come out. Hey, you can't come out. Don't come out here. No. Straight Michael Scott. Roberts goes straight Michael Scott on him. No. And the umpires, now you can see there are three on the mound and behind the plate and the crew chief, they aren't really looking at Roberts. But Trip Gibson, the younger umpire on the right, he turns his head and sees that Dave Roberts continues to walk, and he's going to say, hey, you better stop walking. Huh? Stop walking. And Roberts is like, why? Why can't I talk? Well, huh? What? And then he didn't realize, but as he was saying that, he got ejected. And no, a lot of people didn't realize it because it's a very calm. There's no noise. It's just, you're gone. You took a couple more steps and you're gone. Well, Ohtani didn't see it, so his first base coach is going to let him know. And he says, just got thrown out. And he says, Doc? Yep. It's just a funny reaction from Ohtani. Doc? Yep. Oh, okay. Dodgers Padres, part 2. 1 out away from the game ending. Ohtani's up. They hit him previously in part 1. First pitch, ball low. Second pitch, ball outside. Third pitch, ball outside. 3-0. Probably just going to walk me. Probably just going to, oh my goodness, 100 miles per hour up. That, not cool. Shohei says, stay. We don't need any more drama. No, just stay, guys. Just stay. I'm fine. We don't need any more drama. Fine. I'm gonna bite my arm guard here. Now, Kershaw was ready to jump. Throw him out of the game, says Glass now. Throw him out. But they listen to Shohei. They get back. They stay in the dugout. He says, stay. I don't care. Didn't even feel it. Hit my numb spot on my arm. Umpires get together and they're like, well, duh, we have to eject them, right? And they're like, yeah, you're gone. Out. And Maldonado tries to act like he shouldn't be ejected here. The catcher comes up and he's like, come on, what are you talking about? And it's like, dude, 3-0 pitch. You threw it at his head. It's not cool. Ohtani, he's just chilling. He's like, oh, he got ejected. Look at how scary this is right off the rip. Coming right at his face. You can see him go, oh. Now, it doesn't continue to go up. It stays lower, but whatever. It still hurts. 100-mile-per-hour baseball to the body. That stinks. Ohtani doesn't care. He's happy. Jovial guy walking over the dugout, saying hi to the other team, chilling, relaxing, just joking around. He's trying to diffuse the whole thing. I don't think, man, rubs his head, shakes it off. 2018 Rookie of the Year Shohei Ohtani had himself a day the other day. He was the leadoff batter and the starting pitcher. A little single off Blake Snell, Cy Young winner. No big deal to open up the game. On first, hair blowing in the wind, saying thank you to the outfielders, looking glorious. And then he's on the mound the next inning, throwing heaters right down the middle, throwing a little split. It's actually not a great pitch right there. Now he's about to strike out Tatis Jr. on a nasty split. Tatis still cool, even though he strikes out. Look at that. Just darts down. Here's another one. A little get-me-over curveball, first pitch curveball. See that loop to it? Nice little loop, drops in. Then he's going to go with the splitter, which darts down. Both vertical movement, but doing it in two different ways. Then he's just going to go fastball right down the middle. He's late on that, gets the out. Shohei was doing it both ways. Strike right there. That splitter is nasty. And that's another splitter. And that's a curveball. And that's strike 2. And that's a nasty splitter. Staying away from the plate. Kind of a very pathetic at-bat there. Now he's at the plate again, facing Blake Snell again. He goes 1-1. He fouls that pitch off. He takes that one for ball 2, takes that one for ball 3, takes that one for ball 4. Blake Snell jumps and twirls in frustration. Now he's back on the mound, and he's getting strikeouts, and he's thanking the ump. Yes, good call. I agree with you. I thought for a second you weren't going to do it. A little get-me-over curveball, pitch 1. Another strike on that outside. Well, it's inside now. Man, and then a really good catch in foul territory. Just a fantastic barehanded jump, number 17. Ohtani tries to give the ball to little kids. Little kids say, no, dude, don't want it. He's like, they didn't want it. I guess it's just mine now. Hurt my hand. It's pretty cool, huh? It's a really good catch. Ohtani then strikes out the batter. What an outing. Here he is against Melanson, who's got a nice curveball, and he sits on that and sends it oppo to the wall. His swing weirds me out, man. It weirds me out. He gets thrown out at second here because he came off the bag a little bit. But look at this swing. The hips are out. It looks like he's like not fully on it, and the ball just flies. He sent that to the wall. Oppo. Kid is strong. Really strong. But he did fall off the base a little bit and get tagged out.
We got Shohei Ohtani stepping up to the plate in the bottom of the first inning. In the top of the first inning, he was on the mound. He was pitching. Now he's hitting. Did you know that he's really good? Did you know that he's on the fast track to win MVP? The leadoff batter, Fletcher, reached on an error, so now Ohtani can score a run, help himself early, takes that pitch for a strike. That one's outside. That one's way outside. And now he's got a runner in scoring position. He likes that a whole bunch. Fastball count 3-1, puts it right back up the middle. Bing, bang, bam. Ohtani's got a lead. Now he's on first base. Very pleased. They're going to try and bunt him over to second. So now he can score a run. Pickoff. Safe! Great call by the ump. Absolutely perfect call. He knows it. He knows it. Dancing around like he knows. Another pickoff, and he doesn't even need to make the call. He's interested, though. Doesn't need to make the call. Ohtani says, okay, You did 2 pickoffs in a row. I'll just steal on you then. I'm going to get out of here. This is no fun. He's on the move, but the ball's put in play. It's hit in the air. It's caught. Ohtani has to go back to first base. Now he's in pickoff hell again. 3rd pickoff by German Marquez. That sucks. 4th pickoff. Now he's the starting pitcher. Is this a strategy just to tire him out? Or are they genuinely just concerned about his speed? Takes another lead here. He wants to go. He's pretty excited about it. Another pickoff. Damn. What do you think? Tiring out the starting pitcher because he's also batting second and running? Or genuinely worried about his speed because he's one of the fastest guys in the league and it's a game changer and he steals a base, waves, says hello. Then he's going to come off, he's waved to the umpire hello and says, hi, we're playing a game here. Can't just be waving to you all the time. Standing on second, scouting out the scenery, walks away, says, okay, how far away can I get? I'm this far away. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's about as far away as I want to be. And ready to go. And he's going to be on the move again because that ball's put in play. He's going to score easily, a little dunked in. And it's just speed. Yeah, sure, he's a great starting pitcher. Sure, his slugging percentage is the best in all of baseball. But he's also got speed.
今回のテーマである大谷翔平選手の規格外の魅力について、専門的な視点から少し深掘りしてみましょう。大谷選手がこれほどまでに全米で愛され、リスペクトされる理由は、単にその驚異的な OPS や本塁打数といった打撃スタッツだけではありません。マウンド上でのインプットされた球種設計。例えばスイーパーやカットボールの凄まじい変化量はもちろんのこと、今回のパドレス戦で見られたような106、10キロを超えると、ウブへの危険球を受けてもなお、笑顔で相手を気遣うような紳士的なプレースタイルにあります。セーバーメトリクスの観点から見ても、かの WAR、貢献度、破歴史的な領域に達していますが、それ以上に注目すべきは、緊迫したポストシーズンでのゲームマネジメント能力と、相手チームの執拗なピッチコールの裏をかく驚異的な野球 IQ です。特に、相手バッテリーが5回も、牽制球を送るほどの徹底的な警戒を敷く中で、難なくに投を決める機動力とスライディング技術は、現代野球における走塁オフ概念すら再定義しています。投打の双方でトップクラスでありながら、決して傲慢にならずにゲームを楽しむ姿勢こそが、彼を誠のレジェンドたらしめているのです。皆さんは、大谷選手のどのプレーに最も魅了されますか？ぜひ、コメント欄で教えてください。
ここまで見てくれたあなた、本当にありがとう。この動画が少しでも面白かったら、コメントで意見を聞かせてください。そして高評価、シェア、チャンネル登録も忘れずに、次の動画で、また一緒に野球の熱狂を味わいましょう。